When nations reject God, the real meaning of 1 Samuel 8. We've been talking about nations, kings, doctors, lineage, and identity. And all of it brought me right back to 1 Samuel 8. Because this chapter explains everything we're seeing today. In 1 Samuel 8, Israel does something they had never done before. They look at the nations around them and say, "Make us a king to judge us like all the nations." And God tells Samuel, "They have not rejected you. They have rejected me from being king over them." This is the moment Israel tries to merge with the nations. This is the moment they try to abandon their lineage-based identity. This is the moment they try to trade God's order for man's system. And this is the same pattern we see today. God divides nations by lineage, not by slogans or systems. Deuteronomy 32:8 says, "When the Most High divided the nations, he divided them by lineage, inheritance, ancestry, covenant identity." Not by political unity, not by national branding, not by man-made declarations. In scripture, nation equal lineage. Lineage equal people. People equal seed. Seed equal inheritance. This is why Jesus judged nations in Matthew 25:32. Because nations are lineage-based peoples, not political groups. Israel wanted to erase their distinction. In 1 Samuel 8, Israel says, "We want to be like all the nations." That is the same thing as saying, we want to erase our lineage. We want to erase our identity. We want to erase our distinction. They wanted the nation's system, the nation's leadership, the nation's structure, the nation's unity. But God never called Israel to be like the nations. He called them to be his nation. This is the same pattern behind modern national unity. Today we hear phrases like one nation under God, in God we trust. But biblically, God never made humanity one nation. He made many nations, each with its own lineage and inheritance. Modern nations try to merge lineages into one identity. But scripture says God divided them, and Jesus will separate them again. This is not about skin color. This is about lineage, inheritance, and God's design. Ephraim proves that appearance can change, but lineage cannot. Hosea 7:8 says, Ephraim is a cake not turned. A cake not turned is dark on one side, light on the other, mixed in appearance, but still one cake, still one lineage, still one nation. Appearance changed, lineage did not. This is why nations in scripture are racist in the ancient sense. Lineage-based peoples, not color-based categories. Israel wanted a king to replace God's order. In 1 Samuel 8, Israel says, give us a king to judge us. They wanted a human system, a human ruler, a human solution, a human identity. They wanted a king to do what God was already doing. And God warns them. He will take your sons. He will take your daughters. He will take your fields. He will take your inheritance. He will take your freedom. Because when you replace God's order with man's system, you lose the identity God gave you. The clean conclusion. 1 Samuel 8 is the blueprint for what happens when a nation rejects its God-given identity. Israel tried to merge with the nations. Modern nations try to merge lineages. But God divides nations by lineage, and Jesus will separate them again. This teaching is not about color. It's about lineage, inheritance, covenant, identity, God's design. Israel wanted to be like the nations, but God called them to be his nation. And the remnant today must understand the same thing. We don't follow man's unity. We follow God's order.